lives in all of existence is being a goanimate character. This is you, Doc Bowser. You were just born into this world. You don't know why, but immediately, because you have no free will or control over your character, you immediately start doing bad stuff. Psst, psst, psst. Your parents ground you and punish you, and you go to your room. A lot of your early years are like this. You want to have friends. You want to be friends with people. You want to have a normal life, but no one wants to be friends with you because you're a troublemaker. You're a bully. You're a bad person. All the normal kids refuse to hang out with you. Your parents constantly ground you, and you think it's very, very unfair. You have no control over your behavior, and you try to tell your parents this many, many times. They won't listen to you. They don't believe you. They don't believe that this is happening. Much later in life, you are now Doc Bowser. Unfortunately, things have not changed in your life. You still are being grounded. You are still being punished. You are still being forbidden from having real friends and having any meaningful relationships. The plot demands you to be evil, so you have to. But now you're forced to go to school, which makes things even worse because you keep being banned from school because you have no control over your behavior. At school, you're forced to learn about random stuff that you don't care about. You had no say in any of this. And without thinking, you start to attack students and teachers or do other troublemaker stuff. You're sent to the principal's office and sent home. Man, you wish you had the life of Bowser Jr. Never being grounded, never causing trouble. Well, that is the sad life of a troublemaker. Likely never having any relationships, because no one wants to talk to you besides other troublemakers, who only cause everybody problems. Your parents won't allow you to own any video games, movies, TV shows, or even do anything besides stand there on your broom, because you have no control of your behavior. They tell you you're grounded for 8 billion years, which, again, you don't know why your parents will ground you for a ridiculous amount of time. You just go to your room regardless, before bad things happen. You're now stuck. You don't know what to do. You try to sneak out with your friends, but every time you do, you get grounded for even more time. Your life is miserable. It's depressing. Your parents won't even give you a chance to do anything. You go, and you can't apologize to your parents because the plot says they don't like you. You truly live a horrible life as a anime character, but your parents call you one day. You come down. You ask, "What is it?" Well, one of the characters, for some godforsaken reason, invited you and Bowser Jr. to the Great Wolf Lodge, and if you behave yourself, you will be ungrounded. You see the thought of finally having freedom of anything in your life. You have this one chance to finally prove to the whole world that you're this great and amazing person. But no one believes you. No one listens to you. But you have a chance to prove all the haters wrong. You of course accept this offer, and you go to the Great Wolf Lodge without hesitation. It'll be fun anyways. You go to a water park. Still, these people still don't see you as your friend. You're forced to be isolated from everybody else during the whole time. But hey, as long as you behave yourself, for the most part, you did behave yourself. There were a few problems along the way, like misbehaving at the Bigfoot Pass, why that there were jellyfish in the wave pool because he didn't like the movie that was playing, or of course pushing people out of the water slide because they were stuck. But they said they'll give you one more chance. They said, hey, you caused a lot of problems, but this is the last day. Make sure we'll give you one more chance to behave yourself. If you don't, you will be in trouble, obviously. And of course, you see this as your final chance. All is good until you head to the arcade. You want to play the ball game because you think it would be fun. You stop playing, however, you suck at the game. Doc Bowser slams his fist. However, for some reason, the game catches on fire because the plot demanded it to. You're like, oh crap. Even though it really wasn't your fault because the machine was faulty, and whoever put in the machine, didn't, didn't think twice to see maybe if the machine was faulty, it won't catch on fire, but you are blamed for the whole thing. Your parents scold you and get angry at you for something you didn't do, and now you have to pay the fine for a whole place being destroyed. But you didn't do anything wrong. The machine was faulty. They sort of checked the machine. But it doesn't matter. You're grounded again, and you'll be continue to be grounded. And now your parents are going to force you to get a job because you have to pay off all the debt for the Great Wolf Frauds. You do not like this idea. You're not even an adult yet, but you're forced to get a job because of some faulty machine. You don't like working. You hate it. So you try to get fired as fast as possible. So basically, you piss off a couple of customers. They don't like you. The manager comes in. You get fired. Your parents ground you. Repeat and repeat. However, you get a call from your parents, from this principal school, and they're not too happy at you. You're being sent to the summer camp for troubled teens. This is, of course, a place where many troublemakers go, who unfortunately are also born into this awful, awful world. They have no choice. There's characters that people don't like. They don't get a say in anything. Okay, they're either, but again, these other troublemakers are actually evil characters, like Bill Cipher, who basically threatens people all the time, as well, who is completely pure evil. Yeah, we picked Bill Cipher and Vector Alphas because they're considered pure evil in the pure evil wiki. And Vector Alphas, who is basically a evil monster who wants to destroy everything. You just are bad because the plot demands you to be. A teacher appears, and basically you do all. It is basically the worst punishment you have ever had. You do not like this punishment. So once the teacher leaves, you escape. The other troublemakers don't care because they also want to escape. So all three of you escape. You escape the summer camp for troubled teens, and you're finally happy. Finally freedom. But unfortunately, your parents are still mad at you. You don't understand why. Why do your parents hate you so much? Ever since the day you have been born, you have been punished for doing things that a normal kid or teenager would do. You have been grounded for ridiculous amounts of grounding time. But you finally decide to say, I'm rebelling. Your horrible life is over. You try to escape, but your parents get into your way. They will not allow you to escape the house. Considering that fact that they say running away from your parents is illegal. You cannot do that. And you have to stay in your room for the foreseeable future until you improve your behavior. However, you do not improve your behavior. Years go by, you get held back, you get grounded until your parents eventually die. And now Bowser Jr. But now you're under the rule of new people. You have never had these opportunities in your life. You always get grounded. However, you're no longer the chief troublemaker anymore. Bowser Jr.'s new son is, and he's just as bad as you were. So, you are finally free of being a troublemaker. You have said for some reason Bowser Jr., now all grown up, finally believes you. You are no longer a troublemaker. But now, we have to now deal with the new troublemaker, which starts the Dark Bowser Jr. Gets Grounded series. So yes, Dark Bowser Jr. is now the new troublemaker, and this time, he actually is evil. So yes, your miserable life of constantly getting grounded for your parents is over. You finally can live a free and happy life with no more issues and problems. At least he won't get executed this time, like he did before the other troublemakers revived you. Yes, you got executed for gaining extreme dead meat, which was something that nobody wants. So you are happy to finally go upon your day and finally think of what to do with the rest of your life.